Hey guys, welcome to a new series here on the channel. As always, Burly Gamer here. In this one, we are going to probably do our last, second, but still last, series on Alpha 16, because the Alpha 17 should actually be coming out pretty soon, according to a few things I've seen. And we're going to do a little bit differently this time. Last time we did the typical crash land, starting with 3 people, and you start out with a few things with, as I'm sure a lot of you know, a few technologies allowing you to actually have a decent startup. This one, we're going to add a little bit of difficulty, but a little bit more people, and we're going to go with a Lost Tribe theme, if you will, or scenario rather, and see how long we can last, and see if we can actually get our people to being able to have power and electricity and things like that. Last time we did Phoebe Chillax. This time we're going to make it a little bit harder on ourselves and do Cassandra Classic, and I think we did Rough last time as well, so we're going to go with Rough on good old Cassandra this time. We're going to just kind of randomize a few times. I don't know if you guys want to play along, but that'll be the seed, and let's get generating. So this is the world we start out with. It's a very interesting landmass. I tend to like to stay sort of in the middle of the world. Not too close to a bunch of these other tribes, other factions, I should say, because these are tribes as well, versus like the colonies or whatever. I do like to tend to stay in either temperate or tropical forests, so we have a decent source of wood without causing too much of a problem. If we stay down here, we can pretty much guarantee the crash landing will appear probably up there. So I think that's what we're going to do. Let's go for terrain. That's year-round growing. Mountainous. Actually, I think this is a good one. I don't want to necessarily go into... Oh, no, this is year-round growing as well. I take that back. We can do large hills, slate, marble, granite, year-round. Not terrible temperatures. It's a little bit hot. But the winter is actually pretty mild for the average temperature. I guess we will go there, actually. And now the fun part of picking colonists. So, since it's going to probably take me a couple minutes to decide on these guys, because we want a decent round tribe, I'm going to be back with you guys in just a minute. Alright guys, we're back. I'm going to introduce everybody, basically. We have Red here. Let's actually change his name to Red, make it a little bit easier on ourselves. Who is basically going to be our nudist of the group. He will make sure that we don't have to make 5 pieces of nice clothing. He's just going to walk around just swinging everything around everybody's face, but he also wants to basically have bionic body parts, so that could be fun if we actually get to that point. And he's going to build everything, basically. He is going to, and he's going to get joy from it too, so that it's really, really good. And then we have White, which is, I didn't even realize this while picking them, but we have White, our first female. So that was Red, our first male, White, our first female. Both of them are incapable of nothing, and he is our nudist. White, she is too smart and neurotic, which is it's not terrible, but she has got a passion for animal handling, which is I think what we're going to try and take advantage of if we're lucky enough to have good animals in our area. But then she has a passion for a bunch of different things, and she's not really bad at anything but research, and we have somebody else who is going to take over that role anyway. So I liked her a lot, and I wanted to try and get a as much of a even balance of males and females in the colony as I possibly could, and she just happens to be our next character, Huntsman. She happens to be his sister. So let's jump over to him. He is unfortunately incapable of mining and scary, and has a little bit of a pot smoking habit. But we shouldn't have problems getting that resolved pretty quickly. He does have the ability to be psychically, or a reduction of psychic sensitivity of 50%, which is going to be very nice because drones are fairly common. And he also has a lower break threshold, basically. He's going to be, I think, our shooter. Well, there's a few people. He and his sister both really enjoy shooting, so I think they're going to be our shooters. But he wasn't bad, and he also is going to be basically our medic. Then we have our next female, which is Hawk, and she is another one who's incapable of nothing. She's a little bit greedy, but she also is a lot faster and optimistic, and she is going to be our secondary medic and our cook. She is amazing at cooking and is going to help out a good bit in that regard. And then we have, we're going to call him Gabe, just because that seemed like a more feminine name than I realized. This is actually a guy. Or no, actually, no. I like the color theme. We're gonna go with green. I just realized his first name's Green. But so, unfortunately, he's incapable of caring. But he's also psychically dull, and didn't have too much of an issue. And I kind of like him because he's kind of a blank slate. He's definitely going to be helpful in crafting and enjoys being a melee person, so we'll probably actually have him as one of our melee people. But let's actually get started and see what we end up with. So we've accidentally clicked past the little pop-up because I had a little bit of an issue with my software recording. It kind of made the screen shrink. But so we have our 5 people. We've got a couple different things with us. Let's start off by unrestricting all the stuff we can. And I think that's everything in our immediate area. And Huntsman is our shooter, so he's going to get the throwing spear, basically. Then White, his sister, is one of our other shooters. And I think Green has a passion for... actually... You are going to be... Red is going to get the spear. Hawk is going to get the club. And I think Green is actually going to, for the time being, get this other bow. And then let's actually figure out where we're going to set up our colony. This area is not necessarily a bad area. Do we have any steam vents near us? We have one down here. Let's actually just double click that and see if we can't. Nope. Where was the other one? Oh, it's down there. And then another one down there, and another one up there that I can see quickly. Huh. I guess we could go right about here. And what is this? This is mud. Ugh. We could go right about there. Alright, you may have noticed a little bit of... I don't know if it'll actually show up as differently, but you may have noticed a little bit of a UI tweak. I was, again, This is a new recording software to me, so I'm kind of working out the kinks. And well, you guys are joining me for the ride. So, what shall we do? We could basically set up a little hut for the first night as we start to build things in here. I don't think that's a bad idea, but we need to get a, where is it, dumping stockpile up and running. Although if we set up here, we're going to have a huge space. I mean, we're going to have a huge space to build in, but then we're also going to have a huge space to defend. So, do I want to maybe kind of corner us in a little bit in here? Probably. We'll still set up, so we'll do, I mean, it's a little bit out of the way, but it's going to be right about here for our dumping stockpile for the time being, and we are going to haul these things out of the way and build a door there. We shouldn't have to build walls there. They should actually count as being walled in. And we are going to just plop these beds in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. For everybody. And get a stockpile zone somewhere around here that we can just put all that crap in. Hopefully someone will come down and... Oh, we have to make sure we have priorities set straight. Everyone needs to firefight who is willing to do so. And these two are our doctors. You'll go like that. Everyone... And everyone will be set to flick. You are going to be our handler. So we'll go 3 there. You will cook. I guess we'll go 2 for all of the priorities. And then 1 for the research. Oh, you're... That kind of sucks, actually. I didn't quite realize that. Well, no, I think I did. Whatever. Oh, and we have some animals. We have a cat, a terrier, and a lab. Do any of these have a... You're bonded with Huntsman. You're bonded with Spuds. Who the hell is Spuds? Who the hell is Spuds? Oh. Oh, I clicked on you. Spuds is the dog. Oh, Jesus. Okay. And you are... They all are... Oh, alright. Well... We're going to get situated basically first, and then I'm going to slaughter those little fuckers. Because they're just going to basically be an annoyance. Everyone can go to sleep as long as they want. We do want, everyone to have a little bit of joy before going to bed. And let's actually start to build the town, or what have you. We have, how much wood we have? We have 4... Let's get some, let's get in order to get some more wood. That's never a bad thing. And harvest a few of these berry bushes that we can see. Is this one ready? No, that one is, though. Okay. Alright. I think we want to build basically down here. And then we'll grow somewhere around here. Okay, that works. Or should we build here and then into this? Well, this could be ancient danger right here, so I think that's probably a bad decision. We'll mine into it a little bit, but I think we're not going to build into it. Can we build on... No, we can't. That's what I thought. Damn it. Okay. Wasting a lot of time. Oh, you're harvestable as well. Alright. These guys have a lot of work to do. I think everyone should be plant cut for right now, because we don't have many tasks. at hand. I don't know exactly how I want to build this structure. Let's get the plans out. Where are they? Orders. Plans out. Alright, everyone is going to need a 4x4 room. Well, a 4x5 I think is what they actually need, especially the greedy people. They need a very nice 4x5 room. So how's this going to work? Because we don't have anybody who's married yet or a love interest yet. So that's like that, that. That's 4 bedrooms. We could do like a 5th there. And we could sort of abandon. Well, maybe not. We could build a wall to like protect us over there. Let's see what this would be in terms of wood. We wouldn't have to build there. That's 110. And how much do we have? 500. We could do that. 110. I think that's what we're gonna do. Build like this. And just kind of rinse and repeat. The bedrooms like so. And then doors on all of them. And we can remove the plans there. And furniture, we want beds in each one for right now. And where this, okay. Cut these trees. They'll be in the way anyway, and we can haul this. And how are we doing? We haven't. Where's the who is constructing? Red is a oh, there. He. I'm gonna get confused because they're freaking colors, not people names. But she's being slowed down because of a bush being in the way, basically. Or he. I'm gonna have so much trouble with that. Oh, and what we need to do is get growing zones up. So let's go a few 7x7 growing zones. Ooh, shit. There's stone there. That sucks. Okay, so I guess a 7x7 there. Do a 7x7 there. And a 7x7 there. Yes. Sweet. And then maybe squeeze one in here. And we'll do a 6x6. And this will be smoke leaf. This is going to be our rice, potatoes, corn, and heel root. I know no one is capable of doing that yet, but we'll set it up for when someone is. That way people who are planters, growers, can actually start doing that, so we don't start starving, because we are going to run out of pemmican really quickly. We only have 99 left already. And we need to build a production room, basically. And I think it's going to be behind here, something like I don't know, 9x9, I guess. And then we'll build a door there and set up a butcher's table and a fuel stove for right now. But I think that's actually where we're going to call it for this one. I'm not sure exactly how long this first episode is going to be because of my little issues I had. It may be a little bit shorter than I normally want. It may be a little bit longer. I am going to try to get a more consistent length to them. But that is where we're going to call it here for this first episode. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. My other videos are on screen. Links for my Facebook, Twitter, and Reddit are in the description below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.